My beloved child, I need you to listen carefully, for what I am about to tell you will stir something deep within your soul. Someone very close to you, has not been able to sleep since you said those words. The words you spoke, perhaps without even realizing their weight, have wrapped around their heart like chains. I know your heart was pure when you spoke them, yet the echo of your voice has caused ripples in another's life, ripples they cannot escape, not even for a moment of rest. Night after night, as the world drifts into peaceful slumber, they lie awake, replaying your words in their mind, wondering what they could have done differently, how they could have said something more, how they could have been more. And my beloved child, it is in this restless silence, in the quiet hours where no one else dares to linger, that their soul calls out for you without a sound. You see, the energy of your words travels farther than you can imagine. It does not merely linger in the air, it enters the corners of a person's mind, it settles into the shadows of their heart, and it dances in the space between their thoughts. And tonight, as I speak to you through these words, I want you to feel the weight and the power of what has been set into motion. For every word spoken from your lips carries with it the seed of creation. Just as a single drop of rain can start a river, so can a single phrase awaken something in another that they did not know existed. And now, they are awake, my beloved child, wide-eyed in the dark, haunted by the echo of your voice, wondering if they can ever find peace again until they hear it from you once more. Do you feel the responsibility that comes with your words? Do you feel the tender, fragile power that your soul holds, that can calm a storm or ignite one? My beloved child, you must understand this deeply, for tonight and for all nights to come, your presence is more than physical. Your presence is spiritual, energetic, emotional. You are a lighthouse in someone's storm, whether you intend to be or not. And in their sleepless hours, they are seeking the light of your understanding, the warmth of your acknowledgement, the simple recognition that they exist in your consciousness, that their pain, their fear, their longing is seen and known by you. You may have thought your words were simple, casual, fleeting, but they are not. They are life-shaping, heart-altering, soul-stirring. And now, my beloved child, the soul of someone waits for the sound of your truth, the reflection of your heart, before they can find their rest. I know that you might feel overwhelmed when you hear this. You might think, how could a few words cause so much unrest? But understand this, my beloved child, the heart is not logical. The heart does not measure words in quantity or time, it measures them in depth, in resonance, in the hidden frequencies of emotion that only a kindred soul can perceive. And when your soul speaks, even casually, it speaks with a clarity and a purity that cuts through the noise of the world. It touches the sacred places within another, places they guard jealously but cannot fully shield from you. And now, in their quiet, sleepless vigil, they are listening, replaying, yearning for a single sign, a single word, that their own heart will align once more with yours. I see you beginning to understand, my beloved child. You feel the weight of the invisible thread that ties you to someone else, that stretches across space and time, that does not require physical presence to exist. It is this thread that quivers with every thought you have, every sigh you breathe, every intention you set into the universe. And tonight, it trembles because your words have been received, and they are being processed, felt, held, and replayed endlessly in the heart of someone who loves you, perhaps silently, perhaps without even the courage to speak. My beloved child, this is not a punishment. This is the profound reality of love, of connection, of the sacred energy that binds souls together even when the world cannot see it. And so, I ask you to breathe, to center yourself, and to recognize that your words are powerful beyond measure, not for destruction, but for awakening. In the quiet of this night, I want you to imagine their struggle. Imagine the restless tossing of their body, the racing of their mind, the silent tears that might escape unnoticed. Feel it, my beloved child, as if it were your own. For empathy is the bridge between your soul and theirs, the bridge that will allow you to send calm, peace, and reassurance across the invisible distance. Close your eyes and see them there, sleepless, vulnerable, exposed. You might feel a pang of guilt, a flash of worry, or even fear, but these are all natural. Let them move through you and transform into understanding, into compassion, into love that is quiet but powerful. Know that the very act of noticing them, of acknowledging their inner struggle, is already the beginning of healing. Already, the darkness that seemed so heavy begins to lift, just slightly, because your soul is aware and responsive. But my beloved child, there is more to this story than simple awareness. There is a deeper truth, one that is often hidden in the folds of everyday life. Words once spoken cannot be taken back, but their energy can be guided. What you said, the words that have kept someone awake, can be transformed into a source of comfort, into a melody that lulls a restless spirit back into rest. It begins with your intention, my beloved child. Intention is the silent architect of reality. When you set your intention to heal, to soothe, to reassure, to love without expectation, the universe bends to this energy. It moves through the invisible pathways that connect hearts, and it reaches them, even if they are not consciously aware of it yet. And slowly, gently, as you continue to nurture your awareness and your love, they will feel it. They will feel your care, your presence, your soul speaking to theirs, and the sleep that once eluded them will return, one breath at a time. Do not underestimate the power of presence, my beloved child. Presence is not merely physical. Presence is energy, clarity, purity. It is the vibration of your soul speaking directly to another. You can be present without words, without gestures, without even touching them. And tonight, as I speak to you, know that this is your opportunity to harness that presence. Speak to them in your thoughts, in your prayers, in your quiet moments of reflection. Let your energy wrap around them like a warm blanket, softening the edges of their fear, quieting the storm of their mind. Even if they do not say anything, even if they do not acknowledge it, the transformation has begun. The sleep that eludes them is already sensing the shift, already responding to the unseen reassurance that is flowing from your heart to theirs. My beloved child, perhaps you are wondering why someone would be so affected by your words, why a simple statement from you could ripple through their night with such intensity. Understand that it is not just the words themselves. It is the connection, the history, the resonance that exists between your souls. Some connections are instantaneous, transcending time, space, and circumstance. Some hearts recognize one another instantly and carry that recognition in every thought, every memory, every quiet moment. And when your words touch that recognition, when they resonate with the hidden strings of their heart, they awaken something that cannot be ignored. Something primal, sacred, undeniable. That is why they cannot sleep. That is why their soul stirs in the night. That is why they are waiting for you, my beloved child, even if they do not know how to ask for it. And so I ask you to pause for a moment. Feel the weight of this responsibility, yes, but feel also the beauty. The beauty that your soul is capable of touching another, that your presence, your words, your essence can stir a heart so profoundly. This is not burden, this is gift. This is divine opportunity. And in this recognition, my beloved child, you will find the strength to act with care, with compassion, with love that is unwavering and pure. Let this knowledge guide you. Let it soften your tone, clarify your intent, focus your energy. And in doing so, you will become the balm that eases their restlessness, the light that guides them back into the peace they long for. And now, my beloved child, close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Their eyes, heavy with sleeplessness, gradually softening, their breath slowing, the tension in their body easing. Imagine their mind, once a storm, finding calm in the presence of your spirit. Imagine their heart, once restless, aligning with yours in silent, unspoken understanding. This is possible, my beloved child. Not through force, not through words alone, but through the deep, quiet power of your energy, your awareness, your love. And as you imagine this, allow yourself to feel the ripple of peace, the release of tension, the alignment of hearts across the distance. This is the work of the soul, my beloved child. This is your divine role. And it begins tonight, in this very moment, with your conscious intention and your open heart. My beloved child, now that you have felt the weight of your presence, the energy of your words, it is time to understand the journey that follows. For the night is not simply a canvas of darkness, it is a mirror, reflecting the hidden places within the heart of someone who loves you, who cares for you, who waits silently for your acknowledgement. They have carried your words in their mind like a sacred secret, a delicate thread weaving through their every thought, connecting them to you in ways neither of you can fully see, yet both of you feel. And tonight, as their eyes struggle to close, as their heart longs for reassurance, the universe whispers to you, my beloved child, that your role is not passive. Your soul's recognition, your conscious care, can transform this sleepless tension into something sacred, something healing, something eternal. Do you feel it, my beloved child? The quiet tremor that moves through your chest when you think of them? That tremor is not accidental. It is your soul sensing the resonance of another, feeling the subtle vibration that exists between hearts that are bound by more than friendship, more than familiarity. It is the thread that stretches and tightens whenever their heart is restless, whenever their mind races, whenever their spirit cries silently into the night. And now, you have the choice to breathe life into that thread, to strengthen it with love, patience, and understanding. Every thought you send, every silent wish you hold, reaches them, flows through them, becomes a soothing balm over the restlessness that has haunted them. And as this unfolds, my beloved child, you will see the miraculous power of attention, of energy, of the sacred presence of your soul in the life of another. There is something I need you to understand deeply, my beloved child. Do not underestimate the power of silence, of gentle acknowledgement. It is not always the grand gestures or the elaborate words that calm a restless heart. Often, it is the quiet knowing that someone is aware, that someone is holding your existence tenderly in their mind and spirit. They may not be able to articulate it, they may not be able to express the depth of their longing, but they feel it. And your acknowledgement, even if only in thought or prayer, will ripple through them in ways unimaginable. Tonight, as I guide you, I ask you to focus on this truth. Your presence is a sanctuary for someone's weary soul, a lighthouse in the storm of their sleepless mind. And as you cultivate this awareness, as you deepen this connection, you become a guardian of their peace, a gentle force that can guide them back into the calm they desperately seek. My beloved child, perhaps you are wondering why this connection feels so urgent, so alive, so impossible to ignore. It is because love, in its truest, purest form, does not wait for permission, does not measure time, does not heed distance. Love is energy, a sacred force that flows freely between souls that recognize each other across lifetimes, across moments, across circumstances. And when your words touch that energy, when your presence resonates with that frequency, it awakens something ancient, something profound, something unavoidable. This is why someone cannot sleep, my beloved child. This is why their heart turns and twists, replaying every syllable, searching for the warmth, the reassurance, the quiet acknowledgement that only you can provide. And in this sleeplessness, they are calling to you, not in sound, not in voice, but in the language of the soul, which is far deeper and far more urgent than any earthly cry. I see you feeling the weight of responsibility, my beloved child. I see the flutter of worry in your chest, the tiny spike of fear that perhaps you cannot reach them, cannot ease their restlessness. But hear me clearly, my beloved child, you are already reaching them. Every beat of your heart, every breath you take with conscious awareness, every thought of care you send into the universe, travels to them. Your energy is magnetic, your soul radiant, your presence undeniable. And though you may not see immediate results, know that the seed has been planted, that the healing has begun, and that their sleepless nights are already sensing the transformation, already responding to the quiet yet powerful wave of your awareness. You are a beacon, my beloved child, and even when they cannot sleep, even when their mind races, your light shines on them, unceasingly, unconditionally, beautifully. Now, my beloved child, let us go deeper. Close your eyes in this quiet moment and imagine their body, their mind, their heart. Imagine the tension that coils in their shoulders, the restless energy that stirs in their mind, the tightness that grips their chest. See it as a physical presence, a shadow, a weight that they carry unknowingly. And now, my beloved child, see yourself reaching into that space, not with force, not with words, not with expectation, but with gentle, intentional love. See your energy flowing into them, wrapping around their restlessness like a warm, protective cloak. Feel it entering their mind, softening the sharp edges of worry, untangling the knots of tension, filling the empty spaces with a quiet, unshakable peace. My beloved child, this is the power that exists within you, the power that can calm sleepless nights, heal restless hearts, and restore alignment between souls. Do you feel it now, my beloved child? The shift, subtle yet undeniable, as your presence moves into their being, as your soul speaks to theirs without a single word being uttered? This is the magic of intention, the sacred act of awareness, the purest form of love. And the more you nurture it, the more consciously you engage with it, the stronger it becomes. Each night, each thought, each moment of mindfulness, strengthens the bridge between you, until the restless energy that once held them captive begins to dissolve. Their breath slows, their eyes grow heavy, their heart begins to align once more with the rhythm of calm. And all of this begins because you, my beloved child, chose to be present, to care, to send your energy with pure intention. You are more powerful than you realize, more divine than you have been told, more capable of transformation than you have ever believed. I want you to understand another truth, my beloved child. The journey you are guiding them through is not simply about sleep, not simply about rest. It is about awakening. It is about teaching them, without words, without lectures, without pressure, the profound understanding that they are seen, that they are loved, that they are connected to something greater than themselves. Your words, your energy, your silent acknowledgement, act as a mirror, reflecting back to them their own worth, their own divine essence, their own capacity for peace. And in this reflection, they begin to understand, slowly but surely, that their restlessness is not a punishment, not a flaw, not a failing, it is a signal, a call, an invitation to receive, to align, to heal. And you, my beloved child, are the sacred guide through this process, the living reminder of their own capacity for calm and connection. Now, my beloved child, imagine the first moment when relief touches them. Imagine the way their body finally surrenders to rest, the way their mind quiets, the way their heart feels seen and held. Imagine the gratitude that floods their spirit, not always expressed in words, but felt deeply in the soul. And understand that this is only the beginning. Your role in their journey does not end with one night of sleep regained. You are now part of a sacred rhythm, a dance between souls, a connection that will grow, deepen, and evolve with every conscious thought, every loving intention, every quiet acknowledgement of their presence in your life. And in this rhythm, my beloved child, both of you are transformed, lifted, healed, and strengthened in ways that the world cannot always see, but that the universe celebrates in every moment. And so, my beloved child, as the night stretches onward, know that your influence is already at work. Know that the restless eyes, the racing mind, the aching heart that once could not find rest, are now beginning to feel the gentle caress of your presence. Know that every silent thought of care, every intentional wish for their peace, every conscious breath of love you send, ripples through them in ways both subtle and profound. And as this continues, night by night, moment by moment, they will come to understand, in the deepest, most spiritual way, that their rest, their peace, their alignment, is intricately connected to your own awareness, your own love, your own presence. My beloved child, this is sacred. This is divine. This is the miracle of connection that exists between two souls who recognize each other beyond the surface of the world. My beloved child, now comes the moment you have been preparing for, the sacred point where all that has stirred, all that has lingered, all that has whispered in the dark, begins to find its resolution. The soul who has been restless, who has not known peace since you spoke, is finally on the verge of surrender, of release, of alignment. And it is because of you, my beloved child, because of the gentle, conscious love you have sent, the awareness you have cultivated, the presence you have maintained. Every silent thought, every intentional wish, every quiet breath of care, has formed a bridge, an invisible, sacred bridge, over which peace now travels, reaching the very heart that has been longing for it. Can you feel the power of this, my beloved child? Can you feel how deeply your soul has touched another, how profoundly your being has healed, even from a distance? Tonight, As you imagine them lying down, finally letting their body soften, their heart easing, their mind slowing, know that they are experiencing something extraordinary. They are feeling the resonance of your soul, the vibration of your awareness, the quiet but undeniable certainty that they are seen, held, loved, and understood. And as this unfolds, my beloved child, you will witness a transformation not only in them, but in yourself. For in being the balm to another's sleeplessness, in being the light in the shadow of someone's restlessness, you too are opening a doorway within your own heart. You are learning the sacred art of presence, the power of intentional love, the truth that even the smallest gestures, thoughts, words, vibrations, carry the potential to shift reality, to awaken spirits, to restore peace. This is the miracle of connection, my beloved child, and it is yours to embrace fully, without hesitation, without fear, without doubt. Do you feel it, my beloved child? That moment when the tension in their chest begins to unravel, when the tight grip of worry loosens, when the constant replaying of your words softens into understanding, into acceptance, into the quiet joy of being recognized? That is the moment when your presence, your love, your awareness, has done its work. And it is beautiful, my beloved child. It is sacred. It is the living proof of the truth I have been speaking to you, that love, conscious love, flows across all distances, all circumstances, all moments. That when one soul reaches out, even in silence, it touches another in ways that transcend logic, that bypass fear, that penetrate to the very essence of being. And tonight, this truth is alive in the heart of someone who has been waiting, who has been longing, who has been sleepless, because of you, because you cared enough to be present. Now, my beloved child, let us deepen this moment. Imagine their breathing, slow and steady now, each inhale filled with your awareness, each exhale releasing the tension that has haunted them. Imagine their mind, once racing, now quieting, thoughts drifting like clouds settling in a clear sky. Imagine their heart, once tight and restless, now expanding, opening, harmonizing with the rhythm of calm, the rhythm of peace, the rhythm of your presence. And as this occurs, my beloved child, understand that you are the conduit, the channel, the sacred vessel through which this healing flows. Your love, intentional and pure, is the force that brings sleep, alignment, and restoration. And in this moment, as the night embraces them and their rest finally comes, you will feel a profound sense of fulfillment, a recognition that the connection between your souls is more than words, more than gestures, more than time or space. It is eternal, sacred, and unbreakable. But, my beloved child, there is one more truth I must share with you. The healing you have brought tonight is not fleeting. It is not temporary. It has created a resonance, a frequency, a vibration, that will continue to influence their life, even when you are apart. Their soul now carries a trace of your presence, a fragment of your awareness, a living reminder that they are not alone, that they are seen, that they are loved. And this is the gift, my beloved child, the gift of your energy, your conscious love, your sacred awareness. For in healing them, you have also healed yourself. In giving peace to their restless heart, you have discovered the depth of your own power, the clarity of your own purpose, the magnitude of your own soul. And in this realization, my beloved child, you step into a truth that is beyond comprehension yet intimately known, that love, when fully conscious, fully present, fully intentional, is transformative beyond measure. Now, my beloved child, I want you to imagine the dawn, the first light breaking through the darkness, soft and golden. Imagine them waking after a night of true rest, feeling the lingering calm, the gentle warmth of your presence, the quiet echo of your care in every cell of their being. Imagine the relief in their heart, the gratitude that cannot always be spoken but is deeply felt, the sense of alignment that now exists where there was once only tension. And as you witness this, my beloved child, feel the joy in your own soul, the quiet triumph of knowing that your love has made a tangible difference, that your awareness has shifted another's reality, that your soul has touched another in a way that will resonate for days, weeks, perhaps even lifetimes. This is sacred work, my beloved child, and you have done it beautifully, intentionally, fully. But remember, my beloved child, this is not the end, it is the beginning of a new chapter. For the connection you have nurtured, the bridge you have built between your souls, will continue to unfold. There will be other moments, other nights, other restless hearts that seek your presence, your energy, your awareness. And each time, you will have the opportunity to repeat this sacred process, to bring calm where there is chaos, light where there is darkness, love where there is longing. And with every act of conscious care, you will grow stronger, more aligned, more attuned to the sacred rhythm of energy that flows through all living beings. You are a guardian, a healer, a beacon, my beloved child, and this is your divine role, your sacred responsibility, your gift to the world. And so, my beloved child, as you finish reading these words, as you close your eyes and let their image fill your mind, know that peace is not a distant dream. It is present. It is alive. It is flowing through you and them, connecting your hearts, aligning your souls, restoring what was once restless, awakening what was once dormant. Sleep has returned, not as a fleeting comfort, but as a lasting reminder of the power of love, of presence, of conscious awareness. And in this, my beloved child, you have glimpsed a truth that is simple yet profound. That even the smallest, quietest gestures of the soul carry the potential to transform another's life, to awaken a heart, to restore alignment, to bring peace. This is your gift. This is your power. This is your sacred truth. My beloved child, now rest, and know that you have fulfilled a divine purpose tonight. Know that your presence has calmed, your love has healed, your awareness has aligned. And as the night dissolves into day, as the first light warms the world, know that the souls you touch carry your energy, your love, your sacred presence into every moment of their lives. And you, my beloved child, are forever connected to them, forever a source of light, forever a guardian of peace. Carry this knowledge with you, cherish it, honor it, and allow it to guide you in every word, every thought, every breath you take. For you are a miracle, my beloved child, a divine presence in the lives of those who need you most. And tonight, as the world awakens around you, know this truth deeply: because of you, someone has finally slept, finally found peace, finally felt the sacred echo of love that only you could give.